Hi, I'm Dr. Katsi Tamor.
And I'm Dr. George Ragu from RBK Pediatrics and Urgent Care, sharing our RBK anticipatory guidance and safety videos with all the parents of RBK.
Thank you guys for spending a little bit more time with us. We're just going to go over some of the more important behavioral and developmental stuff we like to talk about at these visits with the kiddos. So firstly, at 2 years old now, the kiddos are really starting to talk a lot more. You remember when we spoke last at that 18-month visit, they only had a couple of words. Now their vocabulary is starting to explode. At this age, the kiddos should start putting 2 words together, forming 2-word sentences. So it's important to encourage more of that from the kiddos. They're also starting to be able to identify more things around them. They know the names of things. It's important to ask them to describe things to you. Is that big, large? Is it soft? Is it sharp? All of these things help the kiddos learn to communicate their ideas a whole lot better. And that saves them from a lot of frustration as well. Remember to always talk slowly to the kiddos. They are just learning how to articulate and form all of these different words. It's important that they hear them slowly and properly as well. At this age, your children should be able to follow nice, simple instructions. You should be able to tell them, go get that for me, or go put that over there. And they should be able to do it without an issue. Remember to keep reading to your kiddos every single day. Pull those books out. Nothing is better for a kiddo's development than those books. Looking at the pictures, looking at the words, looking at the letters, very, very important and great at developing that brain and those language skills. When you're outside, when you're walking around, point everything out in the environment around you. We want the kiddos observing things, noticing things, and we want them learning to walk around, being observant to their environment. Your kiddos are very good at, they're going to like telling you about things, but they're going to be very bad at forming the words to tell you about it. Gently guide them and encourage them, show them the proper words, and ask them to keep repeating back what they're saying. Remember, it's all about repetition with the kids at this age. The more we do with them, the better they get at it.
Now, safety is a big one at 2 years of age because now they're very good at climbing and jumping and getting into things. And the car seats in the back of the car, rear facing still. Never leave your child home alone or in the backyard by themselves, because if you do, they will find something to get into trouble with. This is the age when people start riding a bicycle with the child and on special seats for them. You should wear a helmet, and the child should wear a helmet, because in case you fall, you can bang the head. And it's a good habit to start from when they start developing their own skills to ride the bicycle as they get older. For those families that have a gun, those police officers and people that have a legal gun in their home, make sure it's stored in an unloaded, locked ammunition chest, and if the ammunition should be locked somewhere else. Now, water safety is very, very important, especially in Long Island, because there are a lot of pools in Long Island and a lot of beaches. And every year when the good weather comes around, you hear about some child that drowned in the family pool. It's a matter of a minute or two of unsupervised time that the children will get into trouble. And even in the wintertime, be very careful. The pool may be covered with the pool covers, but somehow the children can fall in between the cover and drown. I've seen cases of both. And it's a very, very unfortunate situation. Now, we also talk about the child's behavior at this age. When the child does something good, you should praise the child. You should help the child talk about his feelings and have him express their feelings. Talk, read, sing, explore things together, as you mentioned earlier. These are the best ways and the best activities to help a child learn. People think that leaving the child in front of the television or with a smartphone or the tablet is a great thing to help them to develop. It's the worst thing in the world. Very, very limited amount of time should be spent on these electronic devices. And at mealtime, I've seen people where they put a TV in the kitchen. Really, there's no business for a TV or a computer to be in the kitchen. In the kitchen, children should sit down with their families and they should speak and communicate how their day was, not watch what's on TV. People should talk together and bring that human back
So
into
meal
the
times or
family.
family times?
Yep. Toilet training. Why don't you tell us about toilet
Yeah, so
training,
toilet
Dr. Scott?
training at this age, we take the same approach that we take when they're a little bit younger too. It's all about the positivity, the positive reinforcement. So the advice is you get that little potty, you stick it someplace in the house that's nice and comfortable for the kiddos. You pick a couple times during the day, and those are the times that you go and sit on the potty with your kiddo. You stick them right on there, and you guys do whatever you want to while they're on there. You read a book, you sing a song, you watch the tablet, whatever. If during that 15 minutes that they're on there, they just happen to pee or poop into the little potty, excellent. You make a huge fuss. You give them tons of positive reinforcement. You throw them a party. If after the 15 minutes they did not pee or poop, that's okay. They can get up and go do whatever they want to. No explanation, no reason, no speeches, nothing. With kids, it's all about repetition. The more we do it like this, the more they'll put those pieces together and they'll start coming to you and telling you when it's time to go.
Now, fortunately, we don't have any vaccines at this visit, but if there's anything that's missing or a flu booster or something, we do it at this visit. But in general, you can tell your child when you come in for your 2-year-old checkup, there's probably no vaccinations.
Thank you guys for spending the time with us again. Hopefully you learned something here. We're really looking forward to seeing you for your appointment. Remember, come with any questions or concerns that you have. Thank you.
Dr. Rogu
I'm Dr.
signing
Scott
off.
St. Demore. Thank you.
See you in the office.